so hungry.
Hello there. So after, of course, I got some sleep. Now I have double Mackinac jackets. Not wearing them, but I have two of them. A couple hours on this furnace. Put on my scarf for my head covering. I'm not going to go anywhere for the moment. I'm going to wait out the wind. Yeah. That on the go. Pop up here. Okay. Got some cattails. Have a sip. Sleep for an hour, because once this wind dies down, I'm going to go for a little bit of a walk. Doesn't seem like it wants to do that at all. Alright, so boils up. I do have a lot of fire. How many pieces of scrap metal do I have here? Is that just 5? So I have 5 pieces there. None on me. What else do I have here? I could convert that into a piece of scrap metal. And that into 2. Gives me 8. That's enough to make my tools if I wanted to do it that way. Geez, I wish this wind would let up. Okay. That should give me enough time to get around the place. Alright, well, you know what? There's a deer over here. I might as well.
I need something to eat.
He's going to provide cover. I might as well see if there's anything in this backpack. Guys. A heck of a headwind, I tell ya. Huh. The wolves are probably all over there. I'm gonna go walk around this other house real quick. See if there's anything, you know, maybe a piece of scrap metal. Doubt it. Usually there's only reclaimed wood on the porch sort of thing. Yeah, this wind is really irritating. But apparently it feels like 2 degrees out here. Where are you running from? Why don't I walk in the path and find out, right? Don't ever do that. That was a bad move. Okay. There, that buys me 4 hours. need to definitely wear that. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that. This is just for now. I'm gonna double down on this. Because while this gives you pretty good wind protection, this thing, it's just the temperature is just... So I can get to up to 5, yeah, just 5 degrees off of the 2 jackets. She's pretty well outfitted, I gotta say. Actually, let's take a look. It says day 6, so I have survived 4 days. Survived 4 days. Okay. Let's look at that. Now, how many bandages do I have? 2. 2 is fine. Do I have... Oh, I've got the antiseptic. I don't need the lichen. Sorry to go through this... The riveting inventory here. I'm sorry about that. The riveting inventory. Look out. Don't need to carry books right at the moment. When I do leave here, I'm not planning on running around reading. It's so warm out though, but well, I do have the flare. Okay, well, I got a flare and a heavy hammer. 64%. He's over here. So I'm hoping I can get past him. I don't think that does the trick. That ledge up there. Yeah, that wind is not good for me. She's warm. Like I was saying last time, where was this weather to start? You wouldn't be missing fingers. Oh, that is a deer. Okay, good. And he's still alive. No, get out of there, guys. Alright, well, you know what? You guys would like to provide a distraction? Be my guest. Race ya. You know, of course they only pull this crap when I don't have a bow. I think your friend's dinner. Don't mean to sound callous, but... Alright, let's check to see if this, hacksaws at the bunkhouses. I believe it is. Perfect. Let's get back and do some foraging. Maybe there's a piece of scrap metal laying around here. Have a brief, little bit of a glance. Now I know it's sort of goofy the way I've done this. The guy definitely acknowledged that. Normally, what you do is you, I know he was right there. Normally what you do in this situation is, or in any interloper situation, normally what I do anyway, sorry, is I get the guts I need together and some hides, and maybe you can get around up there. You know, you get your guts and your hides. Well, the deer seem to think so, so I'm going to follow this deer. Get your guts, your hides, then you go foraging. Oh, but you look at this little spot. I think I've been here. This just kind of goes on for a bit. So yeah, you can actually use this to get around. That's nice to know. I think I might have known that, yet forgotten about it. Oh, sounds like that other deer did not become dinner. Because the wolves don't always catch their dinner. Put a stick. Alright, let's focus. Yeah, normally I get everything and then forge. I don't usually, forge and then kind of build backwards from there and start curing saplings and things like that. You know, you get the hacksaw, you get your hacksaw, your hammer, pry bar, all that stuff together first. And then you've got saplings cut and maybe some more Three hours. We've got 9 metal. Well, that just won't do. Plenty of pots in Canada. Get rid of that. Well, I'm here. And yeah, you can't pry open a deer. 30 minutes gets me 2. So they really want you to think about what you're doing when you're tearing down that pot. Yeah, you really have a drink. This is nice. We have an Aurora? Oh, we do. One of the few places that, as far as the lights are concerned, it doesn't really matter if there's an Aurora. If I want to find lights, I gotta... There was an Aurora last night, too. While I was rooting through that safe. Which was pretty nice, you know, to get my head covered up and stuff. Okay. Yeah, she's pretty hurting. I think I'll feed her while she does. Yeah, we'll go with generally non-poisonous stuff. I don't know what it is about granola bars and chocolate bars, but as soon as they start to hit into the orange, just be prepared. You know, get yourself some antibiotics. All right. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Let's get out of there and go into here. We'll start off with the
I'm gonna eat soon.
give ourselves a hatchet. That's nice. Well, let's celebrate by dropping some peaches. Oh yeah. Warming, but they won't burn right there. They're just gonna be nice and hot for when I'm done foraging my stuff here.
Oh, I could eat a horse.
Yeah? I have no horses. Alright. Oh, now you're hungry and thirsty. Not a good move. Here you go. My terrorist cat is knocking over things downstairs. It's just there's no stop to him. He's just constantly knocking things over, climbing things. Wiped out my internet for a good few hours anyway, I know that. My children were complaining while I was at work. Alright, do 2 cans now. 2 cans. She's getting tired. I do want to make... Oh yeah, I've already done that. I do want to make some arrows now. Because I have got my stuff. Oh, there were times I was extreme and I would break this down. I would harvest this just to get a couple more arrowheads because I could only find, you know, that and 4 other pieces of metal, so I needed to come out of here with arrowheads. There was a lot of scrap metal just laying on the ground everywhere here. I still haven't broken down all the stuff. Like there's the box up there with the accelerant in it, and in here there's a couple more crates I could break down while staying warm. You know, you could live here. Well, I did bring quite a haul of coal with me, but you can live here for quite some time off the bat. But it comes to an end, right? Okay. So yeah, this feels completely backwards to me, and I'm gonna sleep for most of my day before I try to run out of here.
Man, I could eat anything.
But look at that, 6 arrowheads.
I just need to close
But I'm done making my tools, right? And it is what? I've survived, yeah, day 7. Survived 5 days. She's got frostbite, but now she has a hatchet. Alright. She actually probably regained a little bit of condition doing that foraging with those nice warm peaches. Let's do that again because they're a heavy actual food. They are.
I will die if I don't get food soon.
Oh, she's already gotten frostbite and stuff, and she doesn't think that. I don't think you're getting out of here anytime soon. Well, this is nice. Have that for bed. How long do I have on this fire? 5 hours. I'm gonna get 8 hours of sleep up here. And do some figuring on what I want to take with me and such. So Don't want to risk any food poisoning. Not right at this moment. In a little bit, I'm up for some, you know, fish can roulette. Why not, right? But it's a little too important that I don't kill myself. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes when I wake up here and get myself set up with my supplies. I'm back just to announce the fact that I will not be going anywhere. I actually
need water.
I'm very confident in my ability to navigate Forlorn Skeg. Yeah. I can navigate this place, even in generally really foggy conditions. I got this weird feeling I'd be asking for it if I went out there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my clothes, work on my my gear, get some stuff together, craft things. I've done some figuring. And with the wood that's in here and the extra time you get from the fire and such, I can stay here for yet one more night. Then I'm going to leave this place. Go to Mystery Lake. Yeah, so I do have enough time on the fire to stay another evening. So I will do that. And then I will see you tomorrow when we get out of here and I get to the Mystery Lake. I'm gonna just stay up and do some reading. Should have taken a drink before I boiled that. Alright, well, there are cooking pots in... back up. There are cooking pots in Mystery Lake. So this guy's gonna stay here. Alright. I don't know what I'm getting for torches here. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's head out to Mystery Lake here. And then call it a day, I think. Not freezing. That's pretty good. But I don't think this weather's gonna last like this for very long. Kind of a race to get to the poacher's camp at least. I mean, from there I can find my way, but so I won't be getting all the cattails. Nope. Put that out, please. It's not quite as dear as it is when I'm stuck in the Forlorn Skeg. I like I like that I've got my tools crafted. That's nice. Yeah, I thought so. That there would be more, a little more metal out here. Usually is. Yeah, they can stay here if I ever have to come back. All right. Okay. Just a brief interruption there. Well, the only thing I don't like about this route, not a lot of saplings. Not a lot of wolves, not a lot of saplings. I think you can... Yeah, I'll take a look over here in a sec. Because it's midday and she's... Oh, I don't like the gray sky though. Or the wind's picking up. Yeah, sometimes. Ah. Okay. He's going to cool off really quick. That's okay. The wind's kind of blowing the direction I kind of want to eventually go, which is kind of over there. So you can island hop over to the side there. Geez, I wish the wind wouldn't have done this. Everything was just going so nicely. And it's just, now there's this horrendous, pervasive, loud noise throughout the rest of the video here. So... Oh, no, we're not stashing things. We're still picking things up. Alright, some lantern fuel. Comes in handy if you've got a lantern. Yeah, so you can island hop over to the side there and check for the blind, or the shelter. Usually there's a book in here.
Nobody needs this anymore.
This is a bit of a stretch on the weak ice. You don't want to be doing that in a headwind.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we're gonna get you out of here. I'm not even gonna grab. I don't want to walk by all the cattails, but yeah, we'll get you to the at least the poachers camp. Yep, right there is a little desperation cave in the rocks. I mean, it's so close to poachers. You know, unless you're down to, you know, the staggering phase, you'd pretty much just probably want to hoof it over the rail cars here. 'Cause it's not going to be any warmer in that cave with huddling around a fire than it would be with a fire barrel. Alright, so I took an extra day at Spence's, and it helped her rest up. She's in the 80s for condition, which is pretty good. Or at least she was in the 80s for condition. Excellent thing to always pick up, of course. Whew. Hey, another lantern. Some coal. I use all the coal. Look at that, she's warming up out of the wind.
This stuff will come in handy.
Sure it will. There we go. Now it feels like 3 degrees. Got some frostbite. So instead of it being probably, you know, 0 on the right side, clothes aren't soaked or anything. I'm not in danger that way. I did pick up the other clothing. Can't hear a thing. At least I can see the bear. Yeah, anytime you want to keep walking there, bud, feel free. See, now the snow's coming with it. The blizzard is about to happen. What? I don't have anything like meat on me. Okay. You just changed direction to be a jerk. I don't have any time for bear shenanigans. Would have liked to have checked out the poacher's camp a little more than just poking my head into that railway car there. Said I don't have time for bear shenanigans. Oh, that's weird. Seems like if I'm walking this way, it's blowing in my face, but if I turn and go this way, it's also blowing in my face.
I die if I don't warm up soon.
Well, maybe the weather will get nice. I just like to say things like that to her so that she feels better. I know the weather's not going to get nice. Like that wolf's not going to come over for a hug. Let's exhaust her. Day's almost done anyway. How's she doing for? Yeah, 71%. Couldn't get much better than that. Well, technically that's not true. She could be at 90%. She could be perfectly healthy. Oh. Out of the wind. Out of the wind, she warms up. Such an odd... Such an odd thing to be happening on Interloper. You'd never go outside to warm up. Which is, yep, I'm still choked about that frostbite. Frostbite. Still a little bit choked about that because here it is, she's warming up outside. It's so hot. Get it quick. Sometimes that wood disappears. Usually though it'll disappear faster than you can pick it up. One of the things I always break down, if I've got it, is the can opener. I'd rather have 2 arrowheads than a can opener. Because you're making a knife anyway. And what are you going to open maybe 20 cans in your entire run? Is that a sapling? If that's a sapling, we're going to go get it. It looks like a sapling. And that is... I hardly ever get that sapling. That's a maple spawn. And it usually comes in as a 2-pack. Which, I mean, if you burn through two bows, that'll get you pretty much to level 5 archery. 2 bows will. Now I've been pushed off these before, so I'm crouching. That is so wild that she warms up out of the wind. Just get over to this wall. Yeah, she's moving slow. Is it gonna get really nice now? Doubt it. But, you know, I can dream, why not? Okay. And now I've got myself a birch, a couple of maple, heading to trappers. I think things are pretty much under control. I don't have a flare gun, but I don't have a bedroll either.
I need to find a place to rest.
Oh no! Yeah, ow. You're not supposed to attack me. I'm only a flare. What kind of maniac are you? Keepers. That guy actually, he's pretty sensitive. That's the exact same spot that Firewalker got his name from by making a fire there to get that wolf to go away, which then he promptly stomped in it and burned himself. So, well, I didn't mention it a couple of times on my way past it in previous Firewalker videos. I will mention that now, that was how he got his name, was because that wolf, he's touchy. He's touchy. He's got a big nose and he likes to, you know. Put it in other people's business. What do we have over here? Looks like the deer might be on the ground. I don't want to jinx myself. Yes. Good. See, in the deer here, it's incredibly valuable, not for the food, of course, but for its other parts. Then over the hill, there's another deer, and then at the blind, there's a third deer, which I don't usually get that deer because it's there's a bear that it ghosts in and out of there and stuff. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of birch up here. Rabbit. So what'll happen over the next day for this girl is she'll harvest 2 deer carcasses that are available. These rabbits, 2 rabbits that are here. Hopefully the rabbits that are over there. So then she can collect the stuff that she needs for her mittens and for her boots. I want boots or pants. Probably the boots. Yeah, that is not a very... I'm going to say that's not a very good running pace. He is done. That's okay. I believe I got my value out of that that bit of stamina there. That day's worth of energy. She made it out of Spence's all the way to here. Got into a punch-up with a wolf. You know. Good. So here we are. We'll loot this real quick. Actually, kind of want to stay over here when I'm dropping stuff. That hatch thing eats stuff. Or it has eaten stuff of mine, and it just, that hurts. All these. Of those. Perfect. Anything else I want to get rid of? It's in that particular spot. Oh, you got a lot of cans on the go. And I have a lit flare. Do I start a fire with it? What do I have for, I do have some decent firewood. Alright, I'll take a shot at it. If it doesn't work, it just wasn't meant to be. I'm not too concerned. But, you know, mixing up 5 liters of water and leaving it here, that never hurt. You're all right. So this place had the regular fare, you know, a book. I'm sorry, I traded access for 2 extra arrowheads. Can't pick the lock with arrowheads, can I? It's okay, I'll go grab a pry bar later and we'll come back and get that. Yeah, right. 1 second, I'll be right back. I don't like to drag you along for this one. Alright, here we go. Bunch of cash and a sweater. Sounds like Christmas.
Perfect.
Okay. Yep. Come on now. There we go. There, that looks nice. Some cans on my bench. That'll be good. Alright, well, we'll see you next time when I go and start harvesting the neighborhood of stripping the resources out there. Killing the animals and such. What do we got? Yeah, it's almost bedtime anyhow. So, we have been alive for 8 days according to the calendar. I have survived for 7. So 7 days survived. Oddly enough, I have my tools made. That's not normal. I would have done some hide or gut curing. Hush River Valley was just basically me trying to get together some stuff to leave. And if I would have started a fire in that church, I wouldn't have frostbite right now. I'm still deeply disappointed. I could have gotten my tools ready on day 2. I don't care. I got frostbite. Darn it. Anyhow, I have plenty of cloth and stuff to fix up the remainder of my clothes and figure out how I'm going to gear this girl out before I break down anything else. And we're going to get some more. Harvest that deer, kill some rabbits, harvest that other deer up that hill there. And yeah, that's my plan anyway. Visit the blind, shelter. Might be able to skin the deer up top to grab another deer skin. But you know, I'll have 8 gut there, and then I can leave this operation once I've got the 4 rabbits curing and the 2, at least the 2 deer curing in here. That's, you know, 8 gut, some hides. Then I can go over to Mystery Lake Cabin, that overlook there, harvest that carcass, kill those rabbits, and that's another 4 gut that I can leave there to cure. I mean, this is all in theory because, you know, it's the long dark. I could just get killed before most of any of that happens. It's just the way it is. And I'm in Mystery Lake, which is dangerous. It's a region I know. I mean, my confidence, you know, I just got attacked where I didn't think I was going to get attacked at all. It was quite the surprise. Actually, wait a second. How badly? Oh, he roughed me up pretty good. He did. So, good thing I brought that hammer. I was going to leave that hammer at the forge, but alright. Well, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. And until then, keep surviving. I'm going to bring that just to burn. It's hilarious. Although it's plastic. I don't really know. You wouldn't want to put your face over that while that was on fire. Ugh. Alright, we'll see you next time. Thank you again for watching.
I would drink just about anything right now.
Whew.